So welcome, namaste. Thank you for being here with me today. For our practice today, we're really definitely going to use a blanket. So if you don't have a yoga blanket, just grab any blanket you have at home. We're going to take that blanket and make a roll of it. And the roll really depends on your flexibility across your chest. So if you feel like you're rounded and a little bit tighter in the pectoralis muscles throughout the chest, you want to make the roll a little bit smaller. If you feel like you're open and you can really stretch out through here, make the roll a little bit tighter and bigger. And then that roll is going to go right underneath your thoracic spine. So really your upper back. You want the top of your shoulders, the back of your shoulders to rest on the floor, and this roll is going to go right above here, right under the armpits. Okay, so go ahead and get set up. And from there, I would suggest that you take a pillow or a block and put it under your head to rest your head on something. We really want to allow the head to be relaxed. So if you feel like you came here and your neck is kinked back, please put a block or a pillow under your head. This way, your chin can be slightly towards your chest. Your forehead is slightly higher than the chin. And then you can rest your arms next to your body. So I'm really wanting to open up through the chest to begin with. Again, just check in, make sure that this is not too much of a opening right away. You want it to be gentle. So your feet can either be on the floor, bending the knees if you have tender low back. If you don't, you can either straighten the legs, or better yet, you can bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees open wide out to the side. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly pose. And this is a really nice opening pose for our back bending practice today. We just want to really allow the space behind the heart, your thoracic spine, the upper back area to rest comfortably on your structure. And you want to try and relax as much as possible in this pose. So let the palms be open wherever they are, either knees bent or knees out to the side, or whatever feels good on your low back. Just close your eyes for a moment. And as you begin to settle in, feel and sense your breath traveling all the way to your chest, and feel your heart opening, your chest expanding with each inhalation. And then as you exhale, let that space behind the heart, let it just relax on your structure. And do this a couple more times. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Feel your heart expanding, stretching out all the muscles across your upper chest and shoulders. And then as you exhale, see if you can relax just a little bit more. Maybe relaxing the hips, maybe relaxing the low back, maybe even relaxing the jaws and the forehead. And then one last time, nice deep inhale. And sigh it out, open mouth exhalation. And then as you're ready, gently begin to bend your knees, put your feet flat on your mat. Bring your knees towards each other. This is called constructive rest pose. So you want to knock in the knees towards each other. Feel how that allows you to relax the low back just a little bit. And then drop the knees over to one side. So the knees drop down to the left side. Bring the knees back to the center and drop the knees over to the right. And then a couple more times, nice and slowly. We're just trying to warm up the lumbar spine, the low back. Bring it in and to the right, and then in and to the left. And last one, in to the right. And next time the knees are back to the center, bring the knees a little bit closer to your buttocks. Take a nice deep inhalation here. Exhale out of an open mouth. And then gently roll over to one side and just pause there for a moment. Press yourself up halfway and remove the blanket and put it to the side. And then you're just going to lie down again as you're on your, so come to your left side, please. Bend your knees. And you want this to be at 90 degrees. So 90 degrees in the hips and 90 degrees in the knees. Take your hands and put it right on top of each other, almost like you're gonna clap. Take a nice deep inhalation here. Raise that right arm up towards the sky. You can take your gaze up with it if that feels good on your neck. And then lower the right hand down. And again, inhale, lift the right arm up. Maybe take it a little bit deeper, a little bit farther away, and then lower the right hand back down. So almost like you're drawing a rainbow on top of your body. Take it as far as it feels good. I'm limited by my couch back here, but I'm going to take it out and then nice and slowly coming all the way back in. And one last time, inhale. Take it all the way out. This time maybe pause there and let your head rest on something. So you don't want to keep your head up. Make sure your head is relaxed on something. The arms are extended, so now you're getting deep into the spine. Now breathe into your spine. Visualize your spine, how it's rotated one way. So your thoracic spine is rotated towards the right and the lumbar spine is rotated towards the left. So you have that mobility in the spine. Inhale, coming all the way back up to the center, plant the hands down. Stay on your left side, and then now draw the rainbow up above your head. And take it all the way back down. Inhale. And then open it up again. Take it all the way over as far as it feels good. Go on your own range of motion. So really, looking at me is just a great guideline. Make sure that you're taking care of your body so you're not pushing beyond what your own range of motion allows you to do. Let's do one more time, please. Inhale and pause here. Pause here for a moment with that right arm above your head. Inhale through your spine and exhale, and see if you can soften just a little bit more. And then gently come back to the center. And all you have to do is just roll to the other side. I'm going to turn around just because you can see me better. So now you're on your right side body, 90 degrees in the hips and 90 degrees in the knees. Your head is resting on something, on a pillow or on your block. Stack the hands, so almost like you're clapping. And then inhale, take the left arm up towards the ceiling first. And then lower the hand down. And again, inhale, lift the arm up. So you want this twist to happen in the upper back, the thoracic spine. And then lower down. That's where we get a lot of kyphosis, the roundness of the back. So we're just trying to work on that posture right now. Bring that left hand back. And then inhale, reach the arm up again. Maybe go a little bit farther again. And then back. And next time we're going to pause there. So inhale. Raise the arm overhead, reach back behind you. Maybe you can bring that left arm down on the floor next to you. Make sure your head is supported. Nice deep inhalation and exhale. Just feel the muscles that are supporting your spine in this position. We have these incredibly deep muscles alongside the spine, as well as the QL muscles that are closer to the surface of the body. So in order to get into those deep muscles, we want to be able to stretch out the upper, the more surface spot as muscles. And then take it all the way back to the center once again. This time, draw the rainbow above your head. Go nice and slowly according to the range of motion. And notice we're all asymmetrical, right? So one side can be a little bit tighter than the other. Just be aware of that. Take it a couple more times, like you're drawing this rainbow above your head, all the way back. Go as far as it feels good. You feel The minute you feel this stretch, maybe you want to just pause there. And then you stay there for a moment with the fingers reaching above your head. Breathe into your heart and exhale out of an open mouth. And then coming all the way back to the center, press yourself up please and come to tabletop pose. So I'm going to put my block to the side for now. Come on hands and knees. Your wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a nice deep inhalation. Begin to lift the chest up, send the tailbone up so you create a little bit of an arch on your low back. And then as you're ready, come into your cat pose. As you draw the belly in, pull the belly in and tuck the tail and tuck the chin. And go at your own pace again. Inhale, lift the heart up. This is your back bend. So lift the chest up as you send the tailbone up. And exhale, pull the belly in. Press the earth away and really press the upper back up towards the ceiling. And last one, come into your cow pose. Inhale, lift the chest up, create that back bend. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back as you come into your cat pose. And then pause here for a moment. Come back into neutral spine, please. Come down on your elbows. And keep the knees exactly where they are. So the knees are directly under the hips. And then lower the forehead down. Now pick up the elbows off the ground. Come onto your fingertips. This is puppy pose. And here we are again, another back bend. So you're really creating open chest, stretching out all those muscles in the front side of your body. Your spine is nice and long, sending the tailbone all the way up towards the sky. Pause here in this puppy pose for a moment. Inhale. And then lift halfway up. Walk your hands over to the left side of the mat as you drop the forehead down again. See if you can bring the forehead down to or towards the mat. Walk your hands through the center all the way to the right side of your mat. Melt the heart forward. So anytime I say melt the heart, that means we're creating a back bend in our chest or in our spine. Coming all the way back to the center, please walk your hands back to your tabletop pose. Inhale, reach the right arm out to the right. Exhale, thread the right arm under your body as you bring the right side of your face down to the floor. Inhale, reach the right arm again. Reach out to the side, maybe reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, melt the heart again. Bring the right side of your face down towards the floor. And one last time, inhale, reach the right arm out. And exhale, as you reach the right arm under your body, maybe reach a little bit farther and bring the right side of your face down to the floor. Can you have equal weight on both knees? So you're not leaning to the left. Hips are square, and in this way, you can create a twist in your spine. And then coming back to the center, tabletop pose. Inhale, reach the left arm out to the side. Exhale, thread the left arm under your body as you bring the left side of your face down. Let's do this 2 more times. Moving with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Really breathe into that space behind the heart. Inhale, send your breath all the way through your upper back. Exhale and bring it all the way down, and then pause here for a moment. Again, can you have equal weight on both knees? And then notice that the twist is happening in the upper back, not so much your low back. Inhale, come all the way back to the center. Lift the chest up. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. And then now we're going to come all the way down to sphinx pose. Extend the legs back behind you. Bring the elbows so that they're directly underneath the shoulders. Make sure the elbows are not splayed out like this. So draw the elbows in almost like you're hugging your body in. Press the forearms down and press the hands down. You want your fingers to be widespread from each other. So now this is a deeper back bend, right? You want to press through the top of your feet and then press the pubic bone down. Imagine you're bringing your inner edges of your ankles together. They're not going to touch, but just have that visual in your head. And then as you're lifting the chest up, keep your chin slightly towards your chest. As you're lifting the chest up, see if you can kind of, without moving your elbows anywhere, you can kind of slide the elbows close to your hips, hips to the elbows, without moving at all. So the elbows are not going anywhere. You're pressing the forearms down, but you're creating a traction, as almost like you want to squish your mat in between the elbows and the hips. And that allows you to create a little bit more back bend. You're lifting the heart up into this cobra or sphinx pose. Inhale. Pause here for a moment. Breathe into your chest, breathe into your upper back. One more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lower the forehead down and rest for just a moment. Bring the hands next to your body, next to your rib cage. Elbows are up towards the ceiling, like you're doing grasshopper pose. Press the top of your feet down, and again, as you press through your hands, lift the chest up a little bit more. So now you're in a cobra pose. And then see if you can pick up the hands off the ground. Hover the hands off the ground. Makes it a little bit more challenging, right? So we want to really use those upper back, mid back, low back muscles to lift the chest up. Exhale and lower the forehead down. Now keep the forehead down onto the floor. Press your hands down and then lift both legs off the ground. So instead of going up towards the sky, I'm going to suggest that you reach the toes towards the back wall. So imagine you're lengthening the legs back, making the legs longer towards the back wall. And then place the feet back down onto the floor. And then press the hands down. Lift the chest up. Cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the forehead down. Lift the legs off the ground. Reach towards the back wall. Exhale, lower the feet down. Inhale, lift the chest up. Maybe each time you come up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Lift the legs up just a little bit higher. Inhale, lift the heart up. Once again, shoulders are soft away from the ears. So sometimes I see a lot of this, children shrugging the shoulders up. Can you let the shoulders soften away as you lift the heart up? Exhale, lower the forehead back down to the floor, lift the legs up, and then lower everything down to the floor. Now this time, take your hands behind you, arms are extended out, palms are down onto the floor. Inhale, lift the chest up once again, lift the arms up once again, and then can you lift the legs up at the same time? Breathe into this, shalabasana, inhaling. As you exhale, lower the forehead down, lower everything down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, the heart lifts, the arms lift, the legs lift up. Exhale and lower everything down. And then again, inhale, lift the heart up, reach the arms behind you, reach the legs, make yourself long. And then if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, bring the arms above your head. Palms are open, and almost like you're Superwoman and Superman, fly through those, between the windows, between the buildings, swimming side to side. Reach to one direction, reach to the opposite direction, and then reach forward and lift up a little bit higher. Can you lift the legs up a little bit higher as the arms reach forward? Inhale and exhale. Lower the hands down, lower the feet down, and now lift the torso up into a higher cobra. Breathe into your chest. Inhale. And exhale, lower everything down. Turn your head to one side and relax. You can bend the knees and windshield wiper your feet side to side. And then turn your head to the opposite side as you continue windshield wiping your knees side to side. And then gently lower the feet down. Press yourself all the way back to child's pose. So let's go ahead and stretch out all those muscles that we worked. Child's pose. Bring the forehead down towards the floor as you let the heart melt towards the mat. Walk your fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. And then gently come all the way up, please. Let's do one little quick flow here. So tuck the toes under and come on all the way up to standing. And if you're not at the top of your mat, please come up to the top of your mat. Take a nice deep breath here. Reach the arms up. Now open up the elbows out to the side and then lift the heart up. So here's another back bend. So we just did this on our bellies, right? But I want you to think about lifting the chest up towards the sky as opposed to going back. So really thinking about lengthening your legs, pressing the bottom of your feet down, lifting the chest up. Your chin can stay to your chest so that you don't hurt the back of your neck. But let the elbows wide out to the side. And exhale, bring the hands back to the heart center and pause. Feel that great opening of the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms up, elbows out to the side. Open up your heart, reach the elbows back behind you. Keep the elbows up, keep the core engaged so that the floating ribs are not splaying open. You want to keep the ribs together as you lift the heart up. Exhale, bring your hands back to the center, pause. We'll do that again. So another thing that I forgot to mention is really keep those legs strong. Lift the kneecaps up, press the bottom of your feet down. Core is engaged. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Lift the heart up as if there's a string attached to your sternum. You're lifting it up. Elbows out to the side, wide. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, lift the chest once again for a deeper back bend, and then bend the knees as you fold forward. Now here, you can drop the head down. If you're unstable here, you can separate your feet hip width apart, and then lift the knuckles up above your head, drop the head down. Shake the head side to side. As a rule of thumb, make sure that every time you're done with a pose that you just kind of let it go. You don't want to carry on with that last pose. So place your hands down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold forward and step the left foot back behind you. Bring the left knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows wide out to the side. Exactly what we just did standing up right now. Except you get to go a little bit deeper as you lift the heart up. Create a back bend here. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and take your hips to your heels. And then come back up again 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms out. Elbows wide into cactus. Lift the heart. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart center and take it into your half split. Straighten the right knee. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up as you bend the right knee. Elbows wide, cactus form. Lift the heart up. Create a deep back bend. Exhale, hands come to the heart center and back into your half split. Flex the right foot. Bring the hands back down to the earth and step the right knee back. Step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Lift the heart. We're going nice and slow. Hands come to the heart center. Take your hips back to your right heel, half split. Inhale, lower the left toes down, arms up, elbows wide to the side as you lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Hands come to the heart center, half split. Good. Bow forward. Once again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the elbows wide out to the side. Hands come to the heart center and half split. Lower the toes down. We're going to add on to our sequence. Step the left knee back and step the left foot up in between your hands. So one of those. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows wide. Lift the heart up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. This time, as you make your spine long, so lengthen the spine, fold forwards towards your right knee, and then take your left elbow on top of the right knee. So remember, your inhalations make your spine long. Your exhalation is where you're twisting your torso to the right. You can stay here. If you want to do any kind of variation with your arms, you can open up your wings, whatever feels good for you. Bring the hands back down to the earth, and then step the right knee back. Inhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Reach the arms up towards the sky, elbows wide out to the side. Remember, we're not going back, we're lifting up. And then bring the hands to the heart center. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine as if somebody is pulling your torso up and somebody else is pulling your hip back. And then you twist on your exhalation. Open up your wings if that feels good. Inhale, creating mobility and flexibility in your spine. And then exhale, lower the hands down to the earth and step the left knee back. One last thing we're going to add on here. Step the right foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Open up your wings out to the side. Lift the heart. Hands come to the heart center. Inhale first, and then exhale, twist to the right. Open up the wings if you like to. Inhale, breathe here. Exhale, lower the hands down to the earth, and then take the hips back to your heel. Flex the right foot. Inhale, lift the chest. So again, even in this pose, we're creating a back bend. We don't want to just round forward, right? So we're creating a back bend. We're lifting the chest, sending the tailbone up. Exhale, you can bend the elbows and come as low as you want to, as long as your spine is long. Lower the right toes down. Step the right knee back. Step the left foot up in between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Open up your wings. Breathe into your chest. Hands come to the heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Opening up your wings. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, come back to the center. Lower the hands down or keep the hands on your heart, whatever feels good for you. Flex the left toes. Maybe you want to bring the hands down. Inhale, think about lengthening the spine. Make your spine long. And then exhale, you can fold forward as much as you want to, as long as you're not rounding the back. So take the roundness out of the back. Chest is long, tailbone is back. And then lower the left toes down, hands come all the way down, and step the left knee back. One cat-cow here together. Inhale, lift the chest up, create your back bend. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the back. And then cross your ankles and sit in between your heels. Extend both legs forward, sit tall. Dandasana, legs are really strong. Press the heels down, both feet are flexed. Inhale, bring the right knee to your chest and stay here for just a moment. Make sure the spine is long. Make sure the sits bones, both sits bones are grounded. If you can maintain that, you can take that right foot across your body, bring the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Take the right hand next to your body or on a block. I really like to use the block for this. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, hug the right knee in. Now notice as I hug the right knee in, my back is rounded. But I want to pull my knee towards my chest and lengthen my spine. So again, as I'm lengthening my spine, I inhale and then exhale, and I can twist. And now I have space in my spine, so I can twist as far as I want to go without injuring myself. I want my hip bones to stay grounded, so I'm not leaning one direction or another or back and forth. Imagine your spine is like a mast of a ship or a boat. It's always standing tall. All the muscles around it are supporting the spine. And then you look back behind you if you want a little bit of a stretch for your neck. And come in all the way back to the center. Extend the right leg forward. Again, sit tall in your Dandasana. Lift the chest up. See, if you notice, even this is a back bend. So I'm lifting, I'm lengthening the spine. Bring the knee to your chest. Flex the foot. Make sure the sits bones didn't come off the ground. Usually we have a tendency to lean to one side, so both sits bones grounded. Left foot at the outside of the right leg. if you can keep the sits bones grounded. Left hand reaches behind you, either on the floor or on a block next to you. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, you can round your back here and hug the knee in. But then once you got the knee, lengthen the spine. Keep that right foot flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twist. And again, I always check in to make sure my shoulders didn't come up, to make sure my jaws are soft, to make sure the forehead is soft. And I really want to press the base of that left big toe down on the floor. That helps you engage the left leg so that you're not passive in that leg. If it feels good in your neck, you can turn and look behind you. Inhale, pause, and exhale. And then unwind the spine. Put your feet flat on your mat. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, slowly, using the core, begin to lower all the way down to the earth. Come down onto the floor, please. Bring your knees to your chest and hug the knees in and rock a little bit side to side. So we really worked the QL muscles, the multifidus muscles alongside the spine, the upper back, the lats, all those muscles behind you we worked today. So we want to really stretch those out now. Extend the left leg forward, right knee comes to your chest. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee as you bring it across your body. And then pause here for a moment. So I really like to take a block and put it under my knee to support it. And this way I can keep my shoulder blades on the floor and then open my arms out to the side and then just relax here. So now we're becoming more passive, right? So we want to really breathe into the QL muscles, breathe into all those muscles that we worked. Nice deep inhalations and exhales. And then gently come back to the center, squeeze that right knee and once again, and switch side. Bring the left knee into your chest, compress the left hip, extend the right leg straight. Take your right hand to the outside of the left knee as you twist over to the right. And then again, you can bring that block, if you're using one, under your left knee so that both shoulders can stay on the floor. And open up your arms out to the side, close your eyes. Nice deep inhalation through the nose and exhale out through an open mouth. Inhale, come back to the center. Put your feet flat on the floor. One more pose that is really important we're going to do before we end up. Take a block or your pillows or blankets and put it under your hips. So not your kidneys, but just under the hips. Bring your knees together and lift the knees up towards your chest. And we're just going to let the weight of our hand draw the knees towards your chest. This is such a lovely way to stretch out all those low back muscles. And you might also feel that your belly is engaged a little bit here too. So just close your eyes here. Make sure your back of your neck is long. Draw the chin towards your chest. Just breathe into this pose. Inhale and exhale. Two more times. Nice deep inhales. And exhale, side out. Notice how each time you exhale, your legs can relax a little bit more towards your body. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. If this feels good, and I know it does to me, you can stay here. Or if you're ready for your final pose, slowly begin to bring the feet down on the floor. Lift the hips up so you can slide the block away. Lower the hips down and extend the legs straight into shalabasana. So as you pause here, let your shoulders be away from the ears. Just rest for a moment. We worked very, very important muscles today. So I hope that you are able to do this practice again. I know a lot of us tend to get weaker and tighter in our back muscles, and you know it translates into other chronic pain. So being able to have the mobility and stability and flexibility in the spine is really dependent on flexible muscles. Close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, give yourself some loving gratitude for creating this time to take care of yourself. So congratulations. This was a great practice. As you're ready, gently begin to deepen your breath. Maybe wiggle your toes and fingertips. Draw one knee to your chest and then the other knee to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side on your back. Notice which nostril you're breathing out of a little bit easier. Roll over to that side and pause for a moment. And then with the strength in your top arm, press yourself to a comfortable seat. As you sit tall, bring your hands to your heart center. As always, it's my pleasure and joy to guide you through your practice. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.